Today I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite cakes. It's a Japanese cheesecake. It's a bit more fluffier than American cheesecake and tastes a bit cheesy and more fluffy cake-like texture. Although I'm making this video, I don't actually like the process of cooking. It's just a lot of work. So what I try to do all the time is to make it as short as possible and make it as easy as possible to get the end result that I want. I'll just show you all the ingredients right now. You can find the recipe in the video description down below. You'll need 7 ounces of cream cheese. Use the good stuff because the taste really does matter. 1/4 cup of whole milk. I use this kind of Horizon brand one. It tastes better. 1/2 cup of ultra-fine sugar. You need this kind so that when you beat the egg whites, it'll come out more fine. 3 eggs. 1/4 cup cornstarch. 1/2 teaspoon of cream of tartar. Definitely want a new bottle of this. If you just find this in the cupboard and it's been sitting there, don't use it because these things have an expiration date. So I took the cream cheese out of the wrapper, the foil wrapper, and you can see very little remains on the foil. That's what I like about this brand, so it's good. And then I'm just gonna stick this in the microwave and defrost it for a bit so that it gets soft. The purpose of this is so that when you mix it together, it won't get clumpy, and it's very important for this kind of cake to be very smooth. I'll just defrost it for a little longer. You know, when you defrost it at home, you don't have to stand here like I am. You can go get a coffee or, I don't know, it's just a few minutes. Okay, it's done. Good enough. Add the cream cheese. Milk. Sugar. Cornstarch. So I need to add the egg yolks. I gotta separate out the egg whites. Now beat everything together. So this is a 1/4 cup of the sugar, and I'm gonna add in a 1/2 teaspoon of cream of tartar here. This is gonna be mixed with the egg whites later. So I got the egg whites here. I'm gonna beat them until they say soft foam peaks. So I'll show you. The bowl, the beater, they all need to be really dry or else it won't foam up very well. The whole purpose with this egg white thing is that you make a lot of air bubbles so that you can put it in your cake and make it kind of fluffy. The sugar is to make it sweet, and then you have your cream of tartar, which is from this. Cream of tartar, this is a byproduct of wine making, but you put this in your egg white so that it stabilizes the egg white. When you bake it, it won't top. So now you want to put the egg white into the batter. A little bit at a time. You'll want one of these kind of pans so that you can release the cake and have the cake have a nice straight edge on the side after it's released. Before you put the batter in there, you want to make it kind of oil everything. So one time the egg whites weren't mixed too well, and you can kind of see some parts of it are just little pockets of egg white. You don't want that, so you want to mix it pretty well, but you don't want to use a blender and blend it all together, because then the egg whites the air bubbles in the egg whites will pop. So that's it. Set the oven to about 300 degrees and put it in the center of the pan. Of course, while you're doing all this, you want to heat up some hot water. Then you can pour it along on the outside. Like this. You want to do this so that the bottom of the cake pan doesn't get too hot and it'll burn the cake. So right now it's like a nice insulator so that it'll slowly cook it to 300 degrees. I'll put this in for about 1 hour. It's done. It's been in there about 1 hour and 15 minutes for 300 degrees. I poked it right here. Nothing comes out. It's clean. So now we just wait for it to cool down and we can unmold it. So you see, this cake is not like regular ones. It's more cakey. There's a bit more give to it. It's like a regular cake, except it tastes a bit cheesy. Mmm, delicious! Well, that didn't take long. Prep time is only about 20 minutes. This cake actually tastes better when it's cold, so I would put it in the fridge first and let it cool down before eating it. Somehow the cheese flavor comes out better when it's cold. So I hope you liked this video. Click like or subscribe or whatnot. Thanks for watching.